There had been a fire at the home and it was essentially like a rebuild renovation. It was quite hectic coming and seeing the house for the first time. All the burnt down ceilings and walls. Not many jobs come along that have got such a story. It was a privilege to be able to work on someone's home and make it safe for them to come back and live in. One of the biggest unknowns was the demo. We had to take the entire roof off, and that's a bit of an unknown, not knowing how it's tied down to the existing walls. So that was the trickiest part of the process for us, I think. The intention was to try and utilise as much of the existing frames as possible, and it turned out that we just couldn't once we opened it up. And we basically had to chop the house in half and then remove the back end of the house and then start again. It was nice being able to have that fresh start because we could really take ownership of the extension that we were working on. The original design was a little bit pokey and it probably didn't really work that well. It was quite separate. We've now managed to convert it into a nice modern home, fully insulated, good lighting, all double glazed joinery, and there's a couple of modern touches in the front of the house that tie it all together, so now operates perfectly as a well-designed home. This was our first project with Macfie, and we've been hoping that something would come along. It was a nice project.
The main thing they wanted from the rebuild was the bigger kitchen, living, dining. We haven't gone too much larger on the footprint, but just combining the 2 or 3 rooms to create the open plan, it's allowed us to maintain the large garden and outdoor area that they love. So from the front of the building, it's a nice traditional bungalow, maintained its heritage features. Walking through the hall to the back, we've got 5-metre vaulted ceilings, gable windows. We have an awesome view out to the Purikawa tree. Just got a way better flow. Alex and I for Detail are great local Devonport builders as well. We really enjoyed working with them.
The silver lining to that fire is that they got the opportunity to completely rebuild, and it was a privilege to be able to work on that.